Yeah, hello. This is Pam, the TBC promoter addressing the Billion community worldwide. My broadcast number 21. It's a pleasure being with you this afternoon in Nigeria. I don't know what is the time in other parts of the world, but if you're listening to me, it's a pleasure being with you one more time. TBC is a community that is moving. TBC is a community that cannot be stopped, as cryptocurrency worldwide cannot be stopped. It's a revolution that cannot be stopped. We can only plug it into it. And TBC very soon, as I've been saying before, will become the king of cryptocurrencies. And so every TBCian will just keep faith with this noble idea that has been established by admin, and let us continue to run with this vision. Um, let's put our heads together. Let's every hand be on deck. Very soon we are breaking loose from where we are to where we ought to be. Um, let's look at some recent blogs by admin. Admin just released today some recent blogs. Print ready business card application is now available in the Kringle Cash back office under the marketing section. If you click on to your uh, back office under the marketing section, you log into your back office. Let me try and log in to my own back office, Kringle Cash, Kringle.cash. It comes up like this. You log into your back office, and so I'm logging to my own. Log into your back office, and then yes, here we are. Log into our back office. You look at the left hand side of your back office. You see dashboard, you see help desk, you see send button, you see the the cruise 2019 cruise. You look at the cruise contest broadcast, and then marketing. That's where you will see it. If under the marketing, you see your referral link, you see your business cards, and see your registration. So we are talking about business card. You click it, and then here we are. There's a simple form here. You just fill the form, and then submit. Your business card is ready. That's where it is, and then so many options. So why not? This is a marketing tool. Look at how an enlarged card is. Billions of dollars of digital money to be distributed by this November. Receive a gift of over $2,000. To get your gift, you put your username here. Like my own is Elsie Palm. Put your name here, and then you'll be distributing this as a gift. Just do it, and let your 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 printer print as plenty as you earn, and then you use them as a marketing uh, instrument to promote TBC. Yeah, so that is it. Your cards, print ready cards, don't have to suffer. This is it. And I wish us well as we use this great tool, marketing tool given to us by admin. What else? Let's look at another blog by admin. Information in the blog. Find people that want to earn an extra $100 a day and plug them in. Plug them in. Plug them in. Of course, this is right inside there. There are people who are showing us the way out to get $100 per day, and let us plug them in. And very good poster, very good. So you can listen to the video. It's Tbc Randy Broadcast 126, and then of course this is a poster. Plug them in. Plug them in. There is power. There is current flowing in this wire extension, power extension. Plug them in, and then they kick on. Look at this poster. $100 a day as you plug them in. $100 a day, $250 a day, $500 a day, $400 a day, $1,000 a day, $2,500 a day, $5,000 a day. These are the steps in the cash flow income achievement. Plug them in. If you are not, let's plug in, and then we follow the system, and then just get through the system, and let's begin to earn this per day. We follow the system, like Bitcoin Rancher said, let us be copycat. Let us follow a system that has been established. Others are getting it. Why not us getting it? Let's plug into the system, move with the system, move with the cloud. A cloud of people earning, a cloud of people expanding the TBC community. Let's plug in, and then we are there earning cash, and this is a sort of an exchange. You want fiat money, plug into the system and be getting fiat money every day of your life. Yes, so that is that. Today, let's go to the topic, my own topic today. I look at TBC as a seed. I look at TBC as an idea. Ideas rule the world. It has always been said, ideas rule the world, and we are going to soon rule the world with this idea of TBC. Of course, there are several, over 1,500 cryptocurrencies now in existing, but the Billion coin is a stand-alone cryptocurrency. It's the first of its kind. It has never been done before. It was somebody's idea. And this idea, I tell you, will rule the world. This idea will rule the world very, 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 very soon. We've started. So what is an idea? An idea is just a thought. I bring this is a book by one of my mentors, Sam Adeyemi. He wrote this book, Ideas Rule the World. And I think I love it so much. And one of my thoughts will be brought from this book, Ideas Rule the World. So what are ideas? He said, ideas are simply thoughts, plans, or mental impression on the mind. The mind. That is, our mind is an inexhaustible treasure. Our mind is where ideas come from. And the creator of TBC had this great idea that just flashed into his mind, and TBC is what it is today because an idea, a thought, a plan, or mental impression in somebody. And I can tell you, it is ideas that have brought things that we are seeing from things that we didn't see. I'm a Christian, and in the book of Genesis, God created what we are seeing today from what we didn't see. In the book of Genesis, they told us the Spirit of the Lord hovered on the earth, full of darkness, full of nothing. But see what we have today, because the Spirit, the mind of God conceived the trees that we see today, conceived the light that we are seeing today, the moon, the stars, the oceans, the hills, the rocks, the mountains, the animals. His mind conceived. And in that same Bible, in the book of Genesis, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, says, God was talking to the Trinity. Let us create man in our own image. And the Bible says man was created in God's image. What part of the image of God is conceiving ideas, bringing to be what has not been before, just like an architect. If you see a house built, an architect has conceived it in his mind. He has seen the bedroom, he has seen the master bedroom, he has seen the parlor, he has seen the kitchen, he has seen the roof, he has seen the environment, the trees that were planted around it. He has conceived this house as an idea in his mind, and he brings it down on paper, and it is constructed, and everyone begin to enjoy the beauty and the glamour of an idea conceived in the mind of an architect. That is what TBC is. TBC is an idea that was conceived before 21st of March 2016. The person that conceived the idea brooded over the idea, incubated the idea, and then he gave birth to this great innovation that is ruling the world, that is changing the world in the crypto space, the billion coin called TBC. It's an idea. And in this book, Ideas Rule the World by this my mentor, he gave the story of this doctor in the United States. Say he mounted his horse and rode to a chemist shop. He went in through the back door. Several years ago, he carried in his hand an old-fashioned kettle and a wooden paddle. He brought these items to the shop clerk with a sheet of paper on which was written the formula for a drink. The both of them began to bargain, and eventually the clerk gave the doctor $500 for the items that had come to sell, that he had come to sell. The doctor to the clerk. What the doctor sold to the clerk was worth a fortune to the young clerk, but not to the doctor, who gave away the items for just $500. To the surprise of the clerk, the content of the kettle, which has since become a household name in the world, began to pour forth gold. The content of the kettle has been heard of in more places on the earth than any gospel. Somehow, the young clerk added something to the kettle. the paddle, and the formula. That thing he believed is an idea. And in short, in this book, my mentor was about talking about Coca-Cola, an idea. Coca-Cola is not everywhere in the world, an idea, an idea. And TBC is ruling the world now because an idea was conceived. And as my mentor said, an idea is like a seed. When it is planted, suffers all the heat, suffer all the pressure of sun. It's almost gets rotten as if nothing is going to happen. But very soon the process of germination starts. That is an idea. And when it is little, it is so tender. We've heard about the Chinese bamboo tree, that when it is planted for 5 solid years, nothing seems to happen. You water it, you tend it, nothing seems to happen. But on the 5th year, in a very short time, it grows as tall as 100 feet. That is the power of an idea. You stay there as if nothing's happening. People think nothing's happening with TBC. TBC is just 2 years. We're getting towards the 3rd year. We are still planting. We are still watering it. We are still tending it. Many of you are discouraged. Some people have discouraged. They are falling by the wayside. Remember the story of the bamboo tree. An idea, once it is brought to be, nothing can stop an idea. An idea is a revolution, especially a good idea. And cryptocurrency has come to stay. The world can only go with TBC, with the cryptocurrency, never to stop it. And that includes TBC. TBC is an idea. And as my mentor said, it's a seed. Let's look at an apple seed. He said, you can count the number of seeds in an apple, but you can never count the number of apples in a seed. Why? When you carry that seed, an idea, and you plant it and you nurture it, very soon it becomes a tree, an apple tree. In one apple tree, over the years, you will not be able to know how many apples will be harvested from that one seed of a tree. Imagine a tree. Let's just take for an example. A tree gives you 1,000 apple fruits. In those that one seed that was planted, in the 1,000 apple fruits are seeds. Let's say 6, 7 in one apple from 1,000 fruits, and they are planted. Each of them, say 1,000 times 6 seeds, 6,000 seeds from one seed that has produced 1,000 fruits, getting other 1,000 seeds. And you carry 1,000 seeds, you go to plant, nurture all of them, and they spring forth, each of the 6,000 seeds bringing out 1,000 fruits. And in those 1,000 fruits, now 6,000 fruits, 6,000 trees, getting 1,000 each. Man, you cannot count the number of apples inside one seed, and that is an idea of TBC. It's an idea. It has been planted. It is gradually becoming a tree. It is still tender. 2 years, it's still tender. People are abusing it. People don't believe in it. People are batching it. But those of us that believe in it, we are still nurturing it. We are still nurturing it. We are still watering it. Watering time is investment time. Watering time is energy spending time. And every good farmer knows that without watering the seed, there will be no harvest. We must water this idea by the initiator and the founder of TBC. Let us all water it. And I can tell you, it is the person that waters, it is the farmer that suffers to water the seeds that enjoys the fruits and enjoys the harvest. The mind is a fertile ground. From this one seed, there are several things that people are doing to further ensure that the ultimate of TBC is a mature TBC economy where a minimum of 1,000 people, 1 billion people will have this money called TBC, and we have acceptability 100%. TBC is an idea that will rule the world, as I said. TBC will never and will never, by our agreement, be on the cryptocurrency cap market. We have it, it's a private community, and we deal within ourselves. And one good thing with TBC is that price will not go down. Our Kringle costs will not go down. They will stay as many as you have it. The value will be determined by the number of people that come in. That is our agreement that we have all signed. No discounters. This the value continues to go up. The price, the quantity of Kringles continue to go up until we hit the value of 1,000. And I think that will become the next 1 or 2 years we will be there. And by the time we reach 2020, we are talking of 4 years. March 2017, first year, um, March 2018, the second year, March 2019 will be the third year, March 2020 will be the fourth year. And that's when we begin to see our bamboo tree grow very, very, very tall from the tiny seed that was planted in 2016. You can never remember. You can be able to count the number of seeds in an apple, but you will never be able to count the number of apples in a seed. We are just taking uh, 1 billion people as an example with the money. But I can tell you very shortly, every person in the world would like to have the billion coin, because everybody will want to have something of value that will not go down. Look at how they are messing up currencies in the capital, in the coin market. The swing is so wide. Many people are discouraged. A lot of people are making losses. Get something of stable value and then continue to spend and make your life comfortable. That is the miracle of the billion coin. It's an idea, and it is ideas that rule the world, and especially these ideas that we have been talking about, the idea of TBC and your mind is. And I think if somebody brought an idea, like in the case of the Coca-Cola that I'm talking about, somebody conceived the idea, wrote the formula, took it to a clerk. In fact, in this book is as a candler in the United States. That's the clerk who got an idea from somebody's idea. The first idea was the formula from which was put in that kettle, and then Candler took that idea from the originator and added his own idea. See where Coca-Cola is in the world today, because good idea met another good idea. And I'm calling on our all the TBC community, let our good ideas, our good minds, the good ideas coming from our good minds be used to build on this good idea of TBC to make it what it should be in the shortest possible time. Let's plug into the campaigns. Let there be innovative ideas that will not change TBC but grow TBC. That will not change the concept of TBC but advance the goal and the concept of TBT. Ideas. Ideas will always rule the world, and let us rule our world by this noble idea of TBC. Thank you very much for giving me your time today. Indeed, a Chris Kingle's idea, when we build on it, we will rule the world. Thank you. Bye bye. And see you in my next broadcast. God bless you.